Well, legislation requiring public schools here in Tennessee to display the Ten Commandments along with other historical documents in a prominent location has passed the state Senate today. Good evening and welcome to News 2 at 6. I'm Bob Mueller.
And I'm Haley Wilgus. The proposal initially would have given schools the option to hang the documents, but that was changed last minute, and it is now would make it mandatory. State Capitol reporter Tori Gessner has more.
They were carved into stone thousands of years ago. Now, Republican Tennessee lawmakers want them hung on public school walls. A bill that would require school districts to display the Ten Commandments alongside the state and U.S. constitutions, the Bill of Rights, and the Declaration of Independence in a prominent place in the building passed the Senate floor today after a last-minute amendment to make the documents mandatory.
The 13 colonies that formed this nation, the Declaration of Independence was not in there when we formed our nation, nor was the Constitution. But what was in those 13 colonies was the Ten Commandments. And that is one of the basic historic documents that we want to make sure that the founding of this nation was on.
Republicans argue not only are the Ten Commandments historical, but they're also featured prominently in buildings across Washington, D.C., including the U.S. Supreme Court. But Democrats say requiring them in schools where children go to learn crosses the line that separates the church and state.
Our children need to be learning about reading, writing, arithmetic, science, tech to make them ready to be a world-class generation of kids who can push this country forward, not be indoctrinated to what the Bible says here and there. That is the responsibility of the church, their parents, their families, and whatever private entities they want to engage with in order to believe the teachings of Jesus Christ.
Other states that have passed similar legislation, like Louisiana and Texas, have faced significant legal battles.
What makes Tennessee's bill different?
Senate Republicans taking a long pause.
Well, I don't know that it's different, and it might be challenged, but we feel it would be defensible.
We are using this as an example of a document that was for tenets that were used in the construction of our government. Here are other governmental historical documents. It is not advocating for a particular religion in any shape, form, or fashion. I think the sponsor made that very clear.
But the bill isn't a sure thing yet. The House will have to go back on the bill it already passed, which would give schools the option to hang the documents. Reporting in Nashville, I'm Tori Gessner.
Now, it is unclear if House Republicans' thoughts on making documents a requirement rather than an option. The House would have to agree with the Senate's version before the bill can be sent to the governor's desk.